I'm Matthew White. Welcome to Sports Tonight. We've got games underway right across the country this afternoon. Let's take a look at what's on. Today, the Swans and Carlton at Optus Oval.
Blues are back.
And Collingwood's match up with the Eagles at the MCG. Plus, a full report on last night's game between the Dons and the Tigers. It's round 4 in the NRL. Overnight, emotion aplenty between the Rabbits and the Dogs.
Vangana has scored 5 tries.
And this afternoon, the Eels and the Storm. We've got qualifying for the new look MotoGP series, racing, basketball, swimming, and the business end of the Rip Curl Pro at Bells. It's all ahead on Sports Tonight. Let's get into it. We begin with the NRL, and the Melbourne Storm have recorded one of the great comebacks to claim a 2-point thriller against the Parramatta Eels.
Rested after a bye, Parramatta took just 4 minutes to convert its confident play into points. Andrew McFadden weaving through the Melbourne defence to ignite the home crowd celebrations. The Storm soon silencing them.
To Scott Hill, there's a gap there. He will pour through it and score for the Storm.
Continuing its form from last week's demolition of North Queensland, Melbourne earned the benefit of the referee's doubt. Stephen Kearney just grounding the ball. But a hat-trick of Eels tries ended the Storm warning, Parramatta surging ahead 20-10.
Lyon is trying to join him in support. Winners dummies, and will look for number 2, but Mooney will get it for him.
Now lining up to get their names on the score sheet, Adam Dykes crossed the line for the first time this year. 5 tries in under 15 minutes, setting up a 20-point halftime lead for the home side.
He's a magician. He got a great bounce as well. Ryan to Butner for Nathan Hindmarsh, who will get a double.
After the break, Melbourne put on its own double, closing within 8 points by the 3-quarter mark. Evading the Eels' bite, Matt Guy found Aaron Mule to accelerate the comeback.
Completely centre six is Moole away. Got a great ball from Gaia. Here's Hodgson trying to track him down. He can't go with him at the moment. He dives and Aaron Moole will go the length of the field. What a try for Melbourne.
Down by 2, the video ref seemingly robbed the Storm of victory, ruling a double movement by Matt Rua. But Marcus Bai removed any doubt with 3 minutes to play, whipping the Storm into a frenzy.
They've got the ball back from a Parramatta mistake, and Marcus Bai has scored to put the Storm in the lead. Do you believe it?
Melbourne holding on for a remarkable 22-point comeback, Parramatta unable to score in the second half.
An amazing comeback, in fact, taking the game by 2 points, the Storm, after 4 unanswered second-half tries. The kicking of Marty Turner edging Melbourne across the line. The Bulldogs' Nigel Vangana collected 5 of the best against South Sydney last night, and in the process highlighted the differences in class in the NRL. It was 32-6, Vangana becoming the first Bulldog since Edgar Newham in 1942 to score 5 tries in one game.
For Nigel Vangana, life is good, and why not? It's been 60 years since any Bulldog scored 5 tries in a match.
Feels pretty good, actually. Yeah, it feels, I don't know, I guess set a standard for myself.
Vangana's first try came from a slice of luck, but his second the result of a well-worked move, combining with impressive rookie centre Ben Harris. And as the Vangana show rolled on, last season's centre of the year was fast running out of digits.
That'll be year 1, 2, 3, that's 4.
By his 5th, he was showing a touch of arrogance, walking a fine dead ball line. He regretted that today, but the Kiwi centre says fun and form go hand in hand.
Play your best when you're enjoying yourself, and I think any footballer would say that. And last night, we had a bit of ball and had a bit of fun out there, and it was good.
Even opposition captain Adam Muir could only praise the player he suspected might hurt them.
He's a great player. We spoke about Nigel before the game, and he's a tremendous attacking player. And to get five tries may not take me hat off to him. That's a sensational effort.
For Braithen Astor, a win against the club that bred him was not necessarily any sweeter.
Not really, it wasn't. It was good to beat South because, I personally didn't want to get beat by him, but at the same way, it wasn't any sweeter. I mean, I still got a good feeling for South.
Despite having their bubble burst, South still say don't bury them yet.
We're getting better and better, and I've said it all along. I've said it a fair few times. We're going to keep getting better, and I think you'll see the best of South to round 8, round 9.
Now to AFL, it was the Master versus the Apprentice at the MCG this afternoon. The clash between the Magpies of Mick Malthouse and the Eagles of John Worsfold living up to expectations.
Worsfold looked eager while Malthouse spent his time before the game with the umpires. Not a bad idea in such an important game. The Pies pouncing on the visitors early. Holland with 2 goals in 2 minutes.
That's a start. He's looking for a great kick by Holland.
West Coast shell-shocked, but didn't give former Eagle Scotty Cummings any space. Holland the star of the quarter with 4 goals.
Holland, 4 goals for Brodie Holland.
The Eagles down by 21 points at the break, and things changed for the better in the second term. As for Cummings, he left the ground with a leg injury. West Coast with a confidence builder right on the siren.
From inside 50, right on half-time, let it go, Philip Matera, he does.
The match became a shootout in an exciting third term. Williams flying high, and on debut, Chris Judd helped the Eagles into the lead. Cummings benched with a hamstring injury, then a bit of showtime from Holland late in the term tore the game apart. The former Docker booting 3 rippers.
Can he make it 6? Yes, he can!
The Pies 23 points ahead at three-quarter time. The Eagles fighting back. They got within 1 point during another thrilling quarter of footy.
Magnificent play by the Eagles.
This clash involving Phil Matera ended Tarkin Lockyer's match. Worsfold involved in his own scuffle after the siren.
What a great one at the MCG, 120 to 119. Collingwood by 1 point. Brodie Holland the match winner with a career best 8 goals. The other game today, Carlton taking on the Sydney Swans at Optus Oval. Sports Tonight's Christy Malthouse is there.
Well, neither team had a win in round 1. Carlton looking to turn that around with a big game at their home ground, Optus Oval. But Sydney have a good record here, hoping to continue that form.
With no Tony Lockett, Barry Hall was given room to move in the Swans forward line, and move he did.
Well judged.
The Big Swans recruit kicked the first 3 of the game as Carlton struggled to find an answer.
Stevenson, Hall's got it again.
The Blues hit back with 2 goals, but at the other end it was all so simple for Hall.
4 kicks, 4 goals.
10 points at the first break, the Blues found some run to start the second term to get within a kick, but couldn't find an answer to the growing problem at the other end.
He does for goal number 5.
Hall got the ball rolling again, but it was his teammates who put the gap in the Blues. O'Loughlin brilliant to set up Crouch, Scott Stevens making an impression in just his second game.
And finishes.
28 points at half-time, with Michael O'Loughlin stretching the margin early in the third. Barry Hall worked hard at ground level, but he hurt the Blues most in the air.
Well, he's got loose this time, he'll probably take it.
Number 6 without a problem for the Swans spearhead, while at the other end Carlton just couldn't find the mark. The home side goalless in the third as Maxfield's first made the difference 47 points by the last change. Hall added number 7 in the final term. The Swans all smiles as the afternoon turned ugly for Carlton.
Stevens will kick a goal anyway, making him look silly.
So it was a big win for Sydney, 78 points, 17-9-111 to Carlton, 4-9-33. Barry Hall with 7 goals and Scott Stevens 3 goals for Sydney. Now Carlton went goalless in the second half and scoreless in the last quarter. So it's a big win for the Sydney Swans in round 2, 78-point winners over Carlton. A potent forward line, Barry Hall celebrating with 7 goals.
All right, thanks, Christy. Well, a massive blow for the Tigers with key forward Matthew Richardson out for at least a month after badly tearing his left hamstring against Essendon last night. Richardson could only hobble at the team's recovery session this morning. The injury-prone 27-year-old now due for another spell on the sidelines.
Their night has just gone from bad to absolutely disastrous.
It's obviously disappointing for Matthews. Put in a huge pre-season and gone through injury-free, so I mean he ran that much that he ended up blowing up his hamstring, so it's very disappointing.
Last night, one the Tigers would sooner forget, kept goalless in term 1, belted in the end by the Bombers by 52 points, 112 to 60. Now the footy continues tonight right here on Network 10. In Sydney and Brisbane, you'll see the Kangaroos taking on the Western Bulldogs at Colonial Stadium. Our coverage starts just after 11 o'clock. While in Adelaide, the Crows take on Geelong. That's at Footy Park. You can tune in at 7:30 for that one. Stay with us. Plenty more after the break on Sports Tonight.
Oh, yeah. That's what we all came here for.
Next, the NBL semis. Reports from the Pigs and Tigers and the 36ers and Titans. More Group 1 racing, the All-Age Stakes and the Oaks from Randwick. And And we're back to bells for the Rip Curl Pro.
We're ready, and this year there is nowhere to hide. We've got 32 cameras, more microphones and more vantage points than ever before. If you think you saw a lot last year, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Big Brother starts 7:30 Sunday on 10.
Is Pepsi Max in serious jeopardy? This generally harmless male will defend his domain with basic animal instinct. A fierce battle rages. Yet, in the end, to the victor go the spoils.
Hey man, how you feeling?
Not bad.
Until next time, live life to the max.
The Lounge Sale. Be advised, don't buy any lounge suite until you see South Australia's largest lounge specialist, or you'll definitely pay too much. Up to 50% off and interest-free terms. But hurry, you better be quick. Discount Lounge Centre, Ranella, Parafield and Keswick.
Have you ever got your car back from a repairer only to find it wasn't quite right? They may not have done what they said they would, or they may have just done a bad job for which you paid good money. If your repairer isn't the genuine article, change to one that is. Good repairers are recognised by signs, such as this one at the front of their workshop. Look for the RAA approved repairer sign.
Everyone's a fan of my popcorn chicken. Bite-sized pieces of tender breast fillet chicken in a crunchy coating. It's the non-stop and mouth-popping fun that comes straight at you. Try the fantastic taste of my popcorn chicken.
Exceptional. Incomparable. Brum, brum, to your heart's content. Motor Show 2002.
One company in Australia has the power to act as an extension of yours. It can handle warehousing, inventory management, fulfillment, deliveries small and large, payments, even returns. It also gives your customers access to 4,500 offices Australia-wide and can make deliveries across Australia and around the world. How? With the power of post.
Welcome back. West Sydney were facing elimination in Game 2 of the NBL semi-finals against Melbourne today. After a heavy loss in Game 1, the Razorbacks were set for the biggest match in their history.
They've lost just 2 times at home this year, West Sydney, but Game 2 began where Game 1 left off. The Tigers firing.
To David Smith, he fires from long range and he bottles another 3. What a
David Smith with 11 first quarter points. Melbourne 5 from 7 from long range to start the match.
Firing from long range, and again he finds the back of the net.
Phil Handy answering against his former club, but Marcus Timmins, coming off a 34-point game, was still feeling the flow. The Tigers ahead by 8 at quarter time, but come the second quarter, the Razorbacks got rolling. Derek Rucker leading an 11-0 offensive run. Handy implementing the D.
And they talk the talk and they walk the walk as well.
The Razorbacks leading by 3 at half-time. Timmins helping reduce that, but again West Sydney gained a slight edge. The match turning into a shootout.
Back to Simon Dwight from the top of the key. He fires and he's joining the three-point party as well.
West Sydney ahead by 8 heading into the final quarter. Dwight extending that lead, and Rucker continued to bomb away. The match, playoff basketball at its best, as Timmins refused to go down.
Timmins looking for the answering triple, and he is unbelievable at the moment.
A defining finish to the game as West Sydney put on a show. All up, a 16-point victory.
The final score, 125-109. Derek Rucker inspirational for West Sydney, scoring his career playoff best, 31 points. Now the series is tied at 1 game apiece. The decider back in Sydney on Monday. And the Victoria Titans are counting the cost of their series-tying victory over Adelaide last night. Titans centre Chris Anstey top scoring with 26 points in the 86-81 victory, but he's now in real doubt for tomorrow's deciding match after injuring his knee in the final minutes of last night's game. Anstey received treatment on his right knee today and is rated less than a 50-50 chance of playing. But Adelaide remains wary.
Sometimes players can rally around it. So, I guess it's just another opportunity for both teams.
The Sixers taking some positives into Game 3 following their determined last quarter comeback that almost stole the match from the Titans. An all-Hawaiian final at Bells Beach today with 23-year-old Andy Irons upstaging Sonny Garcia in the Rip Curl Pro. Garcia deprived of a fourth Bells title.
Overcast conditions for the final day at Bells, but decent 1.5 metre surf on offer. With 5 Australians still remaining, hopes were high for a local victory. Mark Okolupo looked the best bet, advancing past Taj Burrow in the quarters. That set up a semi-final showdown with Hawaiian Andy Irons, but Mother Nature let the 35-year-old down. His campaign over due to poor waves.
I kind of got myself out of position for the first set. That was just about the only one.
The other semi pitted Sonny Garcia against another Aussie, Danny Wills, but the 26-year-old failed miserably. Garcia teaching him a lesson, a whopping 9.8 points in front. That set up an all-Hawaiian final. Irons the underdog, but was immediately in the groove, setting a hot early pace. Garcia slowly fighting his way back, registering a near-perfect ride of 9.25, but the margin in the end too great. Andy Irons, the king of bells for 2002, and now #1 in the world.
Speechless right now. I don't know, it hasn't hit me yet, but just being a final with Sonny was a dream come true in itself, and to actually beat the guy is just beyond. I can't believe it yet.
On to soccer, a Konbutsianis double has secured South Melbourne a place in next weekend's NSL playoffs after a 3-1 win over Marconi last night. Butsianis scoring one of the goals of the season, a volley from 30 metres, notching the 100th goal of his National League career.
Butsianis, you're special!
The man of the match extending the lead early in the second half. Vaughan Coveney giving Marconi no hope of a comeback. The Stallion scoring a late consolation goal from Shane Webb. While it was officially Oaks Day at Randwick, it could easily have been Sunline Day today. The champion mare delighting her fans with a scintillating win in the all-age stakes.
Early speed in the race, denying Sunline her favoured front-running role. Jockey Greg Childs forced to bide his time before unleashing her devastating turn of foot.
She's answering every urge of her rider, Greg Childs. What affinity between horse and rider. She's put 6-7 lengths. Kingsgate sent home. But here she is, Sunline. She now tops 11 million in winning her 13th Group 1. Sunline, we salute you.
A rousing reception as she returned to scale. Trainer Trevor McKee confirming that she'll be back for one more preparation.
I would say she should definitely come up again next spring anyway. So how far we go from there, I don't know. But
good news for punters who took the short odds. Sunline paying $1.30 for the win while extending her record stakes earnings. The other feature event of the day, the AJC Oaks for 3-year-old fillies.
Keys hits the front. Here's Republic Lass. Oh, what a turn of foot. Republic Lass put pay to her rivals and in one heck of a burst raced away from Elegant Fashion. And what a win to Republic Lass from Elegant Fashion.
Republic Lass well supported, paying $3.50 for the win, $1.50 for the place. Glenn Boss, the winning jockey.
Coming up on the early edition, the battle is on. 2-stroke versus 4 at the opening round of the new MotoGP series. We're back after the break with all your international highlights on Sports Tonight.
Just like you do it at your home course.
Just imagine what you hope for could come true. Just imagine a brighter day to look forward to.
Videos direct to you, massive tabletop DVD sale. Big movies, big stars, big quantities. DVDs out at $9.95. No tabletop DVDs over $20. That's right, no tabletop DVDs over $20. Videos direct to you, tabletop DVD sale ends Sunday.
Things that make you go, mmm.
Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me.
Get totally hooked on McDonald's new taste menu with our new fish and fries.
2 lightly battered fish fillets, a wedge of lemon, and Australia's favourite fries.
Plus, there's McDonald's cool shaker salads.
Go a chicken Caesar salad or a crispy garden salad with your choice of dressing.
McDonald's ever-changing new taste menu.
Make you go, mmm.
What will you choose today?
How'd you like to win $10,000 off your mortgage? In fact, how'd you like 3 chances to win $10,000 off your mortgage? That's a total of $30,000 to be won. Simply complete the coupon in this weekend's Sunday Mail. Then, over the following weeks, enter games 2 and 3 for more chances to win $10,000 off your mortgage. Remember, you can enter as many times as you like. Don't miss game 1 this weekend in the Sunday Mail. Conditions apply.
Gee, smooth ride. Standard air, ABS, and look at all these extras. Sports trim, automatic transmission, cruise control, 16-inch alloys, rear spoiler. It's got the lot. And he's got this. Look at him. Thinks he's king of the road.
So, what do you think?
About what?
New Series 3 Falcon SR, now sporting unbeatable value.
The biggest Manchester liquidation ever is coming to Adelaide. Incredible savings on Gainsborough, Sheridan, Actal, Linen House, Private Collection and more. The biggest Manchester liquidation ever is coming to Adelaide soon.
Videos direct to you, massive tabletop DVD sale. Big movies, big stars, big quantities. DVDs out at $9.95. No tabletop DVDs over $20. That's right, no tabletop DVDs over $20. Videos direct to you, tabletop DVD sale ends Sunday.
Welcome back. Just days after being bedridden with a virus, Grant Hackett has led Australia to its 6th gold medal at the World Short Course Championships in Moscow. The 21-year-old was on world record pace early in the 400 metres final, but fatigue got the better of him.
There is Grant Hackett, another gold medal going Australia's way. Hackett with 5 metres to swim, goes in and wins the men's 400 free.
Jim Piper also picked up gold in the 200 metres breaststroke. Australia leads the medal tally, 1 gold in front of the USA. Jeff Hugel qualified fastest for tonight's 50 metres butterfly. Now to the bikes in Japan, the MotoGP season opener at Suzuka. Now this year the 500cc's are racing alongside the 4-stroke 990cc's. World champion Valentino Rossi was quickest in today's qualifying session. He's on board one of Honda's new 4-strokes. Italy's Loris Capirossi was second quickest. His modified 2-stroke Honda doing the job, only 0.18 of a second slower than Rossi. Australia's Gary McCoy qualified 17th position. Now the MotoGP is on 10 tomorrow afternoon from 4 till 5 p.m. and a full replay of all categories, including the superbikes, after Sunday night's late show. On the golf, Phil Mickelson has closed in on Steve Elkington in the second round of the Bell South Classic. The pair share the lead at 11 under par.
As I said yesterday, 64 yesterday was a real good building block. I played well today. The course is drying out beautifully. It should be really a super course for the weekend.
The shot of the day went to Neil Lancaster. He may have missed the cut, but he went out in style. Stuart Appleby is the next best of the Aussies. He's at 6 under the car.
Australia. Good shot, Stewie.
There's a Goosen. There's a rare birdie. Or is it Retief Goosen? Incidentally, he's 1 shot off the pace. Anything for a bad gag. Sebastian Grosjean has defeated Bodan Ulirak in the opening match of the Davis Cup quarter-final between France and the Czech Republic. Grosjean had to struggle back from 2 sets to 1 down to finally beat the Czech in 5. The French number 1 was blitzed in the 3rd set, but a change of strategy in the 4th paid off immediately. And Grosjean levelled the match before taking a crucial break in the 2nd game of the final set. Grosjean wrapping up the match with a volley after 2 hours and 56 minutes. The tyres level at 1 match apiece. And we will be back to wrap it all up right after the break.
The Crows have taken flight in 2002. They've downed the Dogs, and tonight they've got the Cats in their crosshairs. You'll see all your AFL action right here on 10.
The Colour King has got serious. Need a second TV, cheap fridge, washing machine or dryer? Check out the Colour King's range of reconditioned used appliances at the cheapest prices around. You gain with seriously low prices. Colour King, Corner Prospect and Grand Junction Roads, open 7 days.
Help me, Rhonda. Help me fill his chair.
Help me, Rhonda. I'm looking for a chair. Help me, Rhonda. Help me sell my car.
Help me, Rhonda. I'm looking for a car.
I'll pass your message on to nearly 1 million people, so you get more cash.
Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, Rhonda.
Thank you, Rhonda. Yeah, you got it out of my life.
Call me at the Advertiser Sunday Mail Classifieds on
131841.
Now, this weekend at Designer, not everything's half price. Half price?
Sunday only, yes, Sunday, 7th of April only. Duck down pillows worth $30, but tomorrow only, just $6.95. But it's for Sunday, April the 7th only. Duck down pillows worth $30, but tomorrow only, just $6.95. But there's a catch. There always is, isn't there? There's only 250 of them. So if you get there too late,
This weekend at Designer, not everything's half price. Half price?
Kick off the 2002 AFL season with a visit to the new, updated AFL website. There's all new features, like chat rooms with players and coaches from your favourite club, video replay of all games available 24 hours after the game, which you can edit to create your own highlights, and online footy tipping for the 2002 season. In fact, there's everything the discerning AFL fan could possibly want. So visit afl.com.au.
Things that make you go,
Get totally hooked on McDonald's new taste menu with our new fish and fries.
2 lightly battered fish fillets, a wedge of lemon, and Australia's favourite fries.
Plus, there's McDonald's cool shaker salads.
Go a chicken Caesar salad or a crispy garden salad with your choice of dressing.
McDonald's ever-changing new taste menu.
Make you go,
What will you choose today?
The Colour King has got serious about new lounges with the cheapest prices in town. Up to 40% off classic, off modern, off sofas. The Colour King has got serious about selling lounges you gain with seriously low prices. Colour King, Corner Prospect and Grand Junction Roads, open 7 days.
Finally, to our play of the day, and falls in racing do not get any more spectacular than this. Check this out. All Joseph Hadley wanted to do was make it over the 4th last at Sandown. Instead, he took flight.
Worthy Knight's been joined by Burncav Star. Oh boy, the Galway Piper threw the rider high into the air in a heavy fall. And Twist of Luck.
That is unbelievable. Watch it again. Hadley aboard the Galway Piper launched himself, also bringing down Twist of Luck. Amazingly, both of the horses and the jockeys are okay. Well, Joseph Hadley, he went up fast, came down hard, but because he walks away, he gets our play of the day. And that's it for now. Don't forget AFL on 10 tonight. Check your guides for the games and the times. I'm Matthew White. See you tomorrow, 5:30. Good night.
3-on-1 and Burton outmarking the taller Ewell. And he has a shot and kicks it a goal. Sensational stuff.
Dream and Achieve, a series of motivational talks to high school students from people who have had a dream and achieved it. Whatever you dream of doing, Dream and Achieve can help you get there. Live your dream with Dream and Achieve. To find out how your school can be a part of Dream and Achieve, call the free call number or visit the Dream and Achieve website. Dream and Achieve is proudly sponsored by Tampax and Dolly and supported by Micador and Network 10.
Open your heart. Feel blue.
Blue is an escape. It's the way we feel. It's the way we think. It is inspiring, strong, and desirable. It's everything you want to be. Daring, honest, and unique. Think. Blue. Feel.
Blue.
Be.
Blue.
We are. Seriously.